Hi, I'm Jeff from Elk Mountain Incorporated, and this is my daughter Holly. And what are we gonna do, baby?
We're gonna kill a pig, Daddy!
That's right. We're here on the famous Kalalau Trail on the island of Kauai, and we're gonna be hunting feral pigs and goats. And we'll be using 2 Elk Mountain slip systems for this bow hunt. One of them we're going to attempt to use a deer decoy to confuse these goats because they get chased around a lot. And so we're going to use this decoy. Brought some cover scents by Trophy Blend, cedar and earth scent. We're going to use that on the trail. Also, we brought this herd blend that we're going to rub on the decoy, and if we happen to try to pull a stalk, hopefully that will help us get it done. So we will be heading up the trail. Come along and join us. Kalalau Trail is not for sissies. This is the kind of stuff you hike over. We've been on this trail for about 5 hours now, and we're still not to the 6-mile mark. You average about a mile an hour on this trail, on this terrain. Trekking pole is highly recommended. Not just because we're selling them. I don't care what kind of trekking pole you have. You're gonna need one up here. This is a sheer drop straight down to the ocean, but oh my lord. That is the bluest water I have ever seen.
Gorgeous up here.
This is breathtaking. Holly's hanging in there.
Ah.
2 days ago she was throwing up in the middle of Honolulu Airport. Here she is. She's pretty tough.
I try.
Alright, let's head out, babe.
Alright, you want to pick up your bow there?
Yeah, I will. Alright, day 2 on the Kalalau Trail. We just packed up camp, which is basically just a Kelty tarp and 2 thermarest pads. And we used a space blanket, double space blanket last night, since it never gets below 60 degrees here. Even though my daughter said she was cold, I was fine. And last night we followed this drainage up here, up toward the top, and set up an ambush, and had a really nice porker walk about 40 yards from us, but he was on the move and there was a lot of these small trees, and so Holly really didn't feel comfortable taking the shot. So she made the ethical decision, and this morning we're gonna head a little further up the trail and see if we can find some goat action. So here we go. These goats are crazy.
We're not much more sane. You're stuck on a mountain.
And we're crazy for being where we are too. This is insane.
Dad told us to divert from the trail, so now we're stuck. We hiked all the way up one of these mountains, and now we're stuck on top of one because Dad is so smart.
Thank you, dear.
There's Hannacoa Valley all the way down there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's the trail over there.
Yeah.
A mile.
Trying to figure out how we're gonna get back to the trail.
I hate goats.
Ditto, Dad. I'm gonna kill you.
They're coming this way, Holly.
What?
They are.
The mist today.
Well, we are leaving Hannacoa. Irvin family 0, goats 1.
Yeah, you could say that again. Climbed over those cliffs over there. Check that out.
Yeah, we did come over the top of that knob right up there. And it was hairy, to say the least, coming down. We kind of half slid our gear and slid ourselves down to the trail on the other side. Very steep. And the goats are just running around up there like it's nothing, of course. We did have a herd of 5 goats within bow range, but once again, just couldn't seal the deal because of trees or whatever else, couldn't get a lane. They were on the move. We just found out that 3 weeks ago they had brought a bunch of rifle hunters in here and closed the trail down completely to hikers for ungulate control. So, needless to say, the animals are a little wary and not staying anywhere near the trail. But we gave it a good shot, and I have to say it was an awesome adventure. And my recommendation is get in good shape before you attempt this, and bring a trekking pole.
Yeah, all you American girls out there. This bud's for you.